Hey everybody, Mr. Bucko here with your target for today. And your target for today is that you want to be able to write an equation for a line given 2 points. And for those of you keeping score at home, this is section 6.6. First example we have is where we want to find an equation for the line that passes through the points 10, -4 and 18, 20. And the one thing that we need if we're going to write an equation for a line is the slope. So the first thing that I'm going to do if I have to find an equation is I'm going to write or find the slope. And if I'm given 2 points, I can find the slope by doing the difference of the y values divided by the difference of the x values. So that equation or formula looks like 20 minus -4, the difference of the y values. 20 minus -4. And I'm dividing that by the difference of the x values. 18 minus 10. If I do 20 minus -4, I have to go in the same order and do 18 minus 10. And if I do that subtraction, 20 minus -4 is 24. And 18 minus 10 is 8. And 24 over 8, or 24 divided by 8, is equal to 3. So the slope of this line that we have to write an equation for has a slope of 3 because we found the slope of 2 points that are on that line. So now that we know that the slope is 3, we also know that 10, -4 is on the line, and also 18, 20 is on the line. So what we have now are 2 points. So we have a slope of 3, and then we have an HK, a given point. This point we know is on the line. How do we know this point is on the line? Because we were told that that point was on the line. And then we have another HK. We can use this HK because that's another point on the line. And now we have enough information to write an equation for the line in point-slope form because we have a point and we can use this point, or we can use this point. And we also have the slope. And point-slope form is y minus k equals m times x minus h. This is the point-slope form. Not easy to remember, but once we have this information here, we know that we can plug the slope in any given point into that equation. So I'm going to pick, I have to pick one of these. I can't plug in both of them at the same time for h and k. Either this is h and k or this is h and k, and it doesn't matter which one you pick. I, by looking at this equation, picked 10, 4. Y minus k, the value of k is -4. So I'm doing y minus -4 for y minus k equals m. The slope is 3, we know that from right here, times x minus h. The h is 10. If I pick -4 for k, I have to pick 10 for h. So the equation then would be y minus -4 equals 3 times x minus 10, or suppose that I chose this point. I could do y minus 20 equals 3 times x minus h, where h is 18. So either one of these two equations is fine. They're both the same. Even though these two don't look the same, both of these equations are equations for the exact same line.